Hi guys. People tell me that my daughter Apurva looks like me. She is calm, composed, determined, and disciplined. Some of these traits come from her father and some from my side of the family. She also has shortcomings, and I believe they do not originate from my end. Guys, our DNA, our genes carry personality traits that are passed down from our parents. Just as good characteristics are passed down, so are negative characteristics. Our behavior and beliefs are influenced not only by what we inherit from our parents, but also by what we learn and observe in our environment. If we don't like what we have, then we can change those characteristics to become a better version of ourselves. Let's explore how we can accomplish this. Let's get started. It is common to hear people attributing their traits and tendencies to their genes or family history, such as low self-esteem, self-doubt, indecisiveness, short temper, or addictions. We often place blame on our parents or environment. However, scientific research has demonstrated that we are not bound to live with these traits inherited from our parents, family, or society. We have the power to override these influences and acquire the qualities we desire to fulfill our vision and create the life we want. The principles of subconscious reprogramming and epigenetics allow us to get rid of self-limiting beliefs and self-sabotaging behaviors and embody the qualities we want to embody. I'm sure you've heard of the placebo effect. The word placebo means fake treatment, such as a sugar pill which contains no active medicinal ingredients. If a patient taking placebo or sugar pill truly believes and is fully convinced that they are receiving active treatment, then they experience positive health outcomes. In other words, if their brain is convinced of the healing properties of a medicine, then healing takes place in the body. This is the placebo effect. Science has found that under the right circumstances, a placebo can be just as effective as traditional treatments. How does this happen? Well, research suggests that the placebo effect is caused by positive expectations, which reprogram our subconscious mind. Along the same principles, if you believe you can develop the qualities you desire, then you can begin to emulate those qualities. I have explained how to reprogram your subconscious mind and the science behind epigenetics in my previous videos. Please watch. Links are in the description. Epi is a Greek word that means on or above. It means on top of the genes, that some factor can override the genetic code. Contrary to popular belief, the genes inherited from your parents do not set the course of your life in stone. Just because certain genes have been passed down to you from your parents, from your family, doesn't mean that they have to be functional. Your attitude, your belief, and the environment you are in can modify the genes that you have inherited. You can deactivate the traits you don't like about yourself and activate what you do like. Now, you cannot modify the color of your skin or the color of your eyes or the way you look, but there are certain genes that we can turn off or on. Lady Gaga has a song, "I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way." While I agree that we are born a certain way, I also know that we have the ability to modify the habits and characteristics we possess that don't align with our goals. You can use the principles of subconscious reprogramming and epigenetics to become a better version of yourself. You get to choose what genes you want to activate. You can activate the genes of strength, creativity, joy, and victory. Successful people, leaders, and visionaries share common attributes: confidence, risk-taking, growth mindset, speaking skills, adaptability, and ability to build relationships. Not all successful people were born with these characteristics. Many famous people did not possess these traits from the beginning. Instead, they faced hardship and conquered limiting beliefs before achieving greatness. They defied the odds, overcame generational conditioning, and silenced their inner critical voices to surpass mediocrity. How did they accomplish this massive feat? They achieved it not by dwelling on their limitations, but by focusing on how they could overcome them. Oprah was born in a poor Mississippi family. She went through traumatic upbringing, but that did not stop her from achieving success. She's now worth billions. Forever 21, the clothing retailer, was built by Don Chang, who immigrated from South Korea to LA. He was penniless, without formal education, and spoke in broken English. Early on, he worked as a janitor, pumped gas, and served coffee to survive, but he beat self-doubt to become a successful entrepreneur. Many others, including commoners like myself, came from humble beginnings and overcame many challenges. Rather than saying, "I'm not good enough, I don't have the skills or resources, or I come from the wrong family," they pressed forward and disregarded these voices. They conquered their self-imposed obstacles to achieve the success they now enjoy. They conquered the enemy within first. Do you think luck favored them? Yes, I believe that luck favors those who are determined and aware of their limitations but do not dwell on them. They reprogram their mind for success. They limit negative influences in their environment. You can redefine yourself by reprogramming your mind for success and limiting negative influences in your environment. Your subconscious mind constantly absorbs information from outside sources and uses that information to form beliefs that shape how you think and behave. Negativity from daily news, toxic people, and social media can have a profound negative influence on your subconscious mind without you even knowing it. Watch who you are hanging out with and be mindful of what you're allowing into your mind. When I'm involved in the medical school admissions, I often come across moving stories of students who are applying to medical school as first-generation college students. None of their family members have ever attended college, lived in a big city, or experienced a decent living. Despite these challenges, their determination and strong will have prepared them for one of the toughest professions in the world. These stories are very inspiring. I'm aware of many individuals who inherited self-doubt, mediocrity, and low self-esteem. However, they were able to turn their lives around by activating the right genes within themselves. They consciously activated the characteristic they desired to see in themselves, ultimately leading to their own version of success. Why not turn off the self-doubt gene, the self-pity gene, the fear gene, pessimism gene, procrastination gene, and comparison gene? Make a decision, be determined, and commit to a positive self-image of power and success. Think before you speak about yourself, your abilities, your life, and your future. Master the language of power and victory. Your words are genie that can deactivate the behaviors that are holding you back. If you truly believe that positive change is possible, you will gradually shed habits and characteristics that hinder your progress and prevent you from reaching your goals. By changing the words you use to describe yourself and your situation, you can transform the traits that don't serve you well. Many years ago, Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be." Friends, make a firm decision about who you want to become and stay resolute on your chosen path. By doing so, you will eventually manifest everything you have desired. You will transform your mental and spiritual character and your life. Don't blame your family. Don't blame your environment, because you have the power to activate what you want. Take charge of your life.